Welcome back to the Nap Lab. Today we're reviewing the Helix Moonlight Luxe as part of our ongoing series on the newly redesigned Helix mattress lineup. The new Helix redesigned mattresses launched in April of 2025. The Moonlight Luxe is a 13.5-inch thick hybrid mattress with a quilted cover, polyfoam comfort layer, and pocketed coil base. Helix redesigned this one to have a soft feel that was aimed at back and stomach sleepers. That said, in our tests, we did not find this model to have a particularly soft feel at all. We've got a lot to say about the firmness, feel, and who this model is best for, so let's go ahead and jump in now. Here is the performance scorecard for the Moonlight Luxe. At a glance, this is a solid mattress in every category. The lowest scoring category, sex and off-gassing, only scored in the low 8s. Most other categories receive scores within the high 8s to low 9 range, with companies scoring a 9.7 and Edge Sport with a perfect 10 out of 10. Overall, the Helix Moonlight Luxe earned a performance score of 9.08, which ranks it among the top 16% among the 320 mattresses we've tested to date. It's also worth noting that its price is a good deal more expensive as well, being 35% higher than the average. The firmness of the Helix Moonlight Luxe was unexpectedly firmer than anticipated. According to Helix, the Moonlight has a soft feel, so I expected it to be around a 4 out of 10 on our firmness scale, where 10 is the most firm. But this is not what we experienced during our tests. During our test, we rated the Helix Moonlight Luxe at a 7 out of 10 on our firmness scale. This gives the mattress a slightly firm feel. Notably, it does feel a little softer while lying on my side, but even so, it's still a medium firm 6 out of 10 when sleeping on the side. On your back and stomach, it's a solid 7, and one of our testers, Samantha, felt that it was as firm as a 7.5. Another tester, Nathan, felt that it was more of a 6, but also contended that it too did feel slightly firm while lying on the back and stomach. So none of us felt that this mattress was anywhere close to a soft feel. For a soft feel from Helix, your best bet is going to be the Helix Sunset Luxe. Next, we're going to talk through what the Helix Moonlight Luxe does best. First, its edge support was outstanding. You can lay or sit directly on the edge with little to no risk of sliding off. Second, the Moonlight Luxe has excellent cooling with an option to get even better with the GlacioTex cooling cover. Third, the mattress has minimal sinkage, which is perfect for back and stomach sleeping. However, not all mattresses are ideal for all sleepers. Let's talk through the important consideration points for the Moonlight Luxe. First, the Moonlight Luxe creates low bounce, which is a hindrance for general ease of movement, but it's especially problematic for sex. Second, the price is a good deal higher than the average mattress we test. At $1,900 for queen, it's 31% more expensive than the average hybrid and 35% more expensive than the average among all mattress types. Finally, the overall floating feel that the mattress creates is one that may not appeal to all sleepers. The floating feel isn't bad, but it is a specific feel, one that can be polarizing for many. Your body weight and sleeping position impact the types of mattress that are best able to support you. Our analysis is designed to help match the correct mattress to the right body types and sleeping positions. Support on the Helix Moonlight Luxe is excellent. During our test, I felt well supported in all sleeping positions. The mattress is equipped with an 8.75-inch support layer. This is 0.83 inches thicker than the average support layer thickness of 7.92 inches based on all of our tests to date. In addition to having a thicker than average support layer, the mattress also has a thicker than average comfort layer. For a mattress to create ideal support, we need to keep the spine in neutral alignment while also providing ample pressure relief and comfort. The Moonlight Luxe has the necessary materials and design to achieve both of those requirements. All that said, the support dynamic on this mattress is a bit unique. First and foremost, Helix has labeled this as a soft mattress. However, based on the Nap Lab team tests and the experience of the Moonlight, this is not a soft mattress. You need to make sure you prefer that medium firm to slightly firm feel, minimal sinkage, and floating feel in order to feel well supported by the mattress. Lastly, the mattress is equipped with a zone pocketed coil unit. Zone support coils create more support in the middle, which helps to keep the spine in alignment and avoid sagging in the middle of the mattress. Based on all my tests to date, an analysis of the materials, and my subjective experiences, I'm confident most sleepers will find support on the Helix Moonlight Luxe is excellent. Be sure to visit us over at naplab.com/mattress-quiz. There, you can submit your needs and preferences, and we'll send you back a personalized recommendation based on your inputs. Next up, we're going to move on to our individual performance tests. At Nap Lab, we test each mattress by analyzing according to 10 different factors that impact the feel, comfort, and performance. First up, we have a cooling test. To measure cooling, we lie on the mattress for 15 minutes, allowing it to absorb body heat. Then, we get off the mattress and take periodic measurements of the surface level temperature. Our tests show how the mattress retains and releases heat and overall cooling performance. Mattresses that breathe better, retain less heat, and sleep cooler are better, as they allow sleepers to maintain a comfortable temperature. The Helix Moonlight Luxe has excellent cooling. During our test, I did not feel any significant level of heat retention around my body. The mattress breathed well, and the surface temperature was kept to reasonable levels. The Moonlight Luxe uses a proven hybrid design, incorporating high-performance polyfoam layers and a pocketed coil unit. The pocketed coil unit helps to bring in airflow, while the high-quality foam layers do well at resisting heat retention. In addition, the mattress creates more of a floating feel with less sinkage. This comfort dynamic helps to improve cooling, as there is simply less foam material wrapping around the body. The mattress is available with an optional cooling cover, and notably, our mattress did not include the cooling cover. We've tested other Helix Luxe models with the cooling cover, including the Helix Midnight Luxe. On those tests, we've experienced a notable improvement in cooling performance compared to the non-cooling cover. As such, we would expect an improvement in cooling on the Moonlight Luxe if you add the cooling cover. In our objective temperature test, we measured a max surface level temperature of 90.2 degrees Fahrenheit. This is 0.4 degrees warmer than the average of 89.8 degrees Fahrenheit based on all of our tests to date. When we consider the combination of objective data, my subjective experiences, and an analysis of the materials, I'm confident in my view that cooling is excellent. For the Sinkage test, we lie on the mattress. In addition, we use a 12-pound medicine ball to test pressure point sinkage. Deeper sinkage can cause sleepers to feel overly enveloped by the material layers, while less sinkage can make you feel that you're sleeping more on top of the mattress as opposed to in it. Sinkage is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. The Helix Moonlight Luxe has minimal sinkage. During our test, we measured a pressure point sinkage depth of 1.93 inches. This is 0.24 inches less sinkage than the average sinkage depth of 2.17 inches based on all of our tests to date. The mattress creates a bit of a mixed feel, with a balanced feel while lying on my side, but a notable floating sensation while lying on my back and stomach. Mattresses can create a floating feel when the body lies more on the mattress as opposed to sinking down in the mattress. This mattress has a surprising level of pushback. I say surprising because Helix is rating this as part of their soft mattress feel. In my view, this mattress just isn't soft. It has a minimal sinkage, more of a floating comfort dynamic, and a firmness that feels between a medium firm and a slightly firm feel. This feel dynamic is neither good nor bad, but it is a very specific feel, one you'll need to like in order to be comfortable on this mattress. For a soft feel from Helix, go with the Helix Sunset Luxe. To test motion transfer, we place one 12-pound medicine ball on one side of the mattress and drop another 12-pound medicine ball on the opposite side. In addition, we use an accelerometer to objectively measure the motion generated by the medicine ball drop. Lower motion transfer is better, as it helps sleeping partners avoid disturbing each other during the night. The Helix Moonlight Luxe has a low level of motion transfer. During our test, we measured a total acceleration range of 7.55 meters per second squared. This is 13% less motion transfer than the average of 8.69 meters per second squared. Like all Helix Luxe mattresses, the Moonlight Luxe is equipped with a thicker than average comfort layer and a high density polyfoam in the core of the mattress. That foam is 1 inch thick and has a 3.5 inch PCF, which stands for pounds per cubic foot, and its measure of foam density. Extra dense foams help to absorb and disperse energy, thereby reducing motion, and that's exactly what we measured with the Moonlight Luxe. In our motion transfer chart, which visualizes our accelerometer data, we can see the highest motion peaks from 0 to 0.15 seconds. Motion drops off thereafter, and by 1.01 seconds, we return to near zero levels of energy. While the motion duration goes on for longer than average, the motion intensity is notably below average. As such, I don't expect motion transfer will be an issue for most sleepers. To test response time, we place a 12-pound medicine ball on the mattress. Once it's fully at rest, we then quickly remove it and objectively measure the amount of time it takes for the mattress to recover and resume its original shape. A faster response time is better, as quicker responding material layers better adapt to your changes in movement and prevent any type of a stuck feeling. The Helix Moonlight Luxe is a mixed bag for material responsiveness, with an extremely fast most recovered response time, but a moderate fully recovered response time. In our mostly recovered test, we measured a recovery speed of 0.2 seconds, which is 0.23 seconds faster than the average of 0.43 seconds based on all of our tests to date. In our fully recovered responsiveness test, we measured a recovery speed of 1.0 seconds, which is 0.01 seconds slower than the average of 0.99 seconds. Responsiveness speeds at this level aren't quite instant, but they are going to be more than fast enough for most sleepers. The Moonlight Luxe benefits from the minimal sinkage depth and limited 1-inch high-density polyfoam within the core. Many other Helix Luxe mattresses we've tested with more sinkage and more memory foam have had considerably slower material responsiveness. The fast response ensures ease of movement is quick and you'll never feel stuck on the mattress. To run the bounce test, we drop a 12-pound medicine ball onto the mattress. We measure the maximum depth the ball sinks to before bounding up, as well as the maximum height it achieved on the bounce. Bounce is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. However, more bounce is typically better than less, as it improves ease of movement, aids in response time, and improves sex performance. The Helix Moonlight Luxe has a low level of bounce. During our test, we measured a total bounce height of 7.83 inches. This is 1.38 inches less bounce than the average of 9.21 inches based on all of our tests to date. The combination of minimal sinkage alongside a high-density polyfoam within the core of the mattress are the primary factors that are reducing bounce. That lower bounce is fantastic for helping to create lower motion transfer. However, lower bounce also has a significant negative impact on sex performance. In an ideal world, I want to see a bounce closer to 10 inches. Suffice it to say, we're well off that mark, and as a result, sex performance isn't able to rise to the highest levels. For an assessment of edge support, I lie on and sit on the edge of the mattress to measure the level of support and compression. Less sinkage while sitting and lying directly on the edge of the mattress is better, as it creates a more supportive edge for sleeping, lounging, and amorous activities. The Helix Moonlight Luxe has outstanding sitting edge support and outstanding lying edge support. In our sitting edge support test, we measured a sitting sinkage compression of 2.50 inches. This is 1.51 inches less sitting sinkage than the average of 4.01 inches based on all of our tests to date. The sitting edge support feels incredibly robust and solid. Edge support while lying is equally as impressive. While lying directly on the edge of the mattress, I felt the support was outstanding in all sleeping positions. The Moonlight Luxe is equipped with 2 rows of reinforced coils that run along the entire perimeter of the mattress. These coils are the biggest design factor helping to improve edge support. In addition, the minimal sinkage, high-quality materials, total 13.5-inch height, and medium firm to slightly firm feel also contribute to the fantastic edge support. Overall, I'm exceedingly pleased with the edge support performance and expect most sleepers will find it to be more than sufficient. Our sex test uses a weighted formula to assess sex performance. Higher bounce and more supportive edges are the most important factors, with noise, pressure relief, and cooling being lesser weighted inputs. Mattresses with more bounce and better edge support perform better for sex, as do mattresses that don't make as much noise and are more comfortable to lie on. The Helix Moonlight Luxe has good sex performance. On the positive side, noise is minimal and we have excellent pressure relief and cooling. Edge support is especially impressive. With just 2.5 inches of sitting edge sinkage, the edge is incredibly robust, which extends the sexable surface area of the mattress and makes it a functional space for even the most particular couples. The one performance area that isn't so great is bounce. At just 7.83 inches of bounce, it's well below average. That lower bounce makes amorous activities less engaging, more strenuous, and more difficult. Even so, it's not bad by any stretch. When combined with the stellar performance in other areas, the total sex performance score is still going to be good enough for most sleepers. Our pressure relief test is a measure of overall pressure relief performance. We analyze materials, layers, thicknesses, density, and design elements in conjunction with a subjective assessment of our experience while lying on the mattress. Mattresses with better pressure relief are able to create a more comfortable sleeping surface. The Helix Moonlight Luxe has an excellent level of pressure relief. During our test, I felt no significant pressure points on my body. The mattress is equipped with 4.75 inches of comfort material, which is 0.55 inches more material than the average comfort layer thickness of 4.20 inches based on all of our tests to date. The foam quality is fantastic, including a 1.5 to 1.8 PCF foams in the Euro top and a 3.5 PCF foam layer at the core of the mattress. That super dense polyfoam creates fantastic contour and hug and is a major factor in the strong pressure relief performance. All that said, the Moonlight Luxe has a comfort dynamic that won't be loved by everyone. We have minimal sinkage and a medium firm to slightly firm feel. These factors, combined with the floating feel on the back and stomach, especially for lighter and more moderate weighted sleepers, create a more polarizing feel. That's neither good nor bad, but it is a specific feel, one that you'll need to be comfortable with to enjoy the comfort dynamic on the mattress. In our pressure mapping test, we measured a max PSI of 0.81, which is well below the high PSI benchmark of 2.0 that we want to avoid. When I consider our objective pressure maps, material thickness, material quality, and my subjective experiences on the mattress, I'm confident most sleepers will find the pressure relief to be excellent. To evaluate off-gassing, we assess the mattress following the initial unboxing, taking a subjective measure of any strong smells. We monitor the mattress over a period of days until the mattress no longer has a strong odor. Mattresses with less strong odor or an odor dissipates more quickly are better. The Helix Moonlight Luxe had a strong smell upon the initial unboxing. The mattress smelled for 6 days. This is half a day shorter than the average smell duration of 6.5 days. Even so, it shouldn't be a major factor for most sleepers. The Company Score takes a look at the factors that may influence your experience with the mattress. Factors include length of the trial period, warranty, shipping costs, return costs, trust, and country of origin. Helix has an excellent company score with consumer-friendly terms and conditions. The mattress includes a 100-night trial period and a lifetime warranty. Shipping and returns are both free. Finally, all Helix mattresses are made in the US. Helix has been around since 2015, and based on my experience with them and feedback from my readers over the years, they are a brand that I have a high degree of trust with. So, should you buy the Helix Moonlight Luxe? With a performance score of 9.08, this is an easy recommendation for performance alone. It performs well across the board, with especially good scores in edge support, cooling, and pressure relief. Beyond that, those looking to buy the Moonlight should prefer a shallower feel with minimal sinkage and more of a floating sensation where the body lies more on the mattress as opposed to sinking down in the mattress. Helix has many mattresses that offer more of a hug and body contour from their comfort material, but this is not one of them. Another big factor for many sleepers is the price. Your budget will need to be about $1,900 for a queen size. Overall, that price is absolutely worth it for back and stomach sleepers, provided you prefer the medium firm to slightly firm feel. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. Comment to questions, please drop us those notes down below. If you're interested in buying the Helix, we've got a link in the description. For more from NapLab, be sure to get subscribed, ring that bell, and visit us over at naplab.com. As always, thank you so much for watching.